I was looking because my wife has a to-do list that I cannot get to done. We're painting 4 rooms in our house and getting ready to put the farmhouse up on the market. We're moving.
You need one of these.
Wagner is the end-all be-all brand name of paint sprayers in America for home use. This is almost their contractor grade. There are features in this sprayer that we can't usually ever make available, and our price on this thing is extraordinarily affordable.
Yes.
It's $109.98. You get 2 different cups, and it works with a turbine system. So you're using less paint.
Right, it's high velocity, low pressure. So you're using less paint, but you can use all different types of paint. You can use stains, you can use oil-based, water-based, all that stuff. It's also indoor and outdoor use. So you can use it for both.
If you're gonna paint 1 room, it's worthy. I have, pardon me today, I have an entire fence row that I need to paint this spring.
Well, we can do that.
This is the way we're gonna do it. So let's show you how it works.
All right, so all you do is plug it in. All right, put your paint in here, up to 1.5 quart in here.
Right.
Weighs about 4 pounds, that's it. So there's different adjustments, high and low here, and different settings on your nozzle, vertical or horizontal. And all you do is see this button here?
Yep.
Press this button. So when you press the button, see the paint coming out? Look how easy the paint comes out.
And if you've ever painted a door with a brush, it's a pain in the tail.
Well, yeah, because
every one of those little nooks and cranny areas is difficult to get into. So what we're able to do now is we're able to paint in a much easier system, and get it done faster. So it doesn't matter, by the way, if you want to do stains, if you want to do a deck. It's actually faster than a paint roller.
Well,
and for cutting out, easier than ever before.
Right. Now, all we did was we switched up to the finer detail one on this. So this allows us to get into the tighter areas to do your cut-in work.
Or things like spindles.
Well, spindles and stuff like that. Again, all we did is little lever on here that you switch it out. You can switch back and forth between the two real easy. And all you do is press the button. All right? So you can see.
It didn't prime itself.
There you go. Now,
and by the way, when you very first start using this, paint will not come out because you've got to go ahead and get that turbine to spin. And it's spinning at an amazing 65,000 RPM. So it is an air gun sprayer. And you'll find that your work is just diminished.
Right. And to get into the angles, the other thing is I don't have a ton of overspray or wasted paint.
Right.
All right. That's what a lot of the other things do. You waste the paint. You end up rolling a tray back and forth. You spend more time rolling the tray than you do painting the walls or the ceilings or whatever you're doing.
Agreed.
Decking and staining, it's one of the most popular ways to make your house look so much more appealing. Just a fresh coat of stain or paint on your deck. But it can be messy. It can be a lot of work. Not with one of these guys. All you have to do, again, is point and shoot. All right?
It'll load very quickly.
Right.
And the nice thing is putting on a thin enough coat that you can control your flow rate.
Well, that's it. And that's all you have to do is just back and forth. Control the rate of paint. You can adjust it from a large swatch to a small.
Just for fun, let's finish this one out. Let's finish the decking, because I want you to see how effective this thing is. And when you are painting or when you're staining, if you miss an area and the color that was underneath shines through, professional painters refer to those as holidays. I don't know why they call them holidays, but that's what they're called. So here's a way of being able to get all of that coverage and then not have to worry about going back and back rolling it. Wagner is the brand name. They are the leader of choice. We're going to do a little race.
We are.
Are you ready?
You sure you want to do that in a suit jacket?
Hey, this jacket cost me almost $9.
All right, because you know the rollers and all that stuff, they splatter the paint. You got to put down the drop cloths and you got to do all the other stuff. Well, I'm not worried about that with the Wagner, because you know what? With my FLEXiO here, I don't need to worry about all the spatter and everything.
I'm going to cheat and go ahead and start. Now, by the way, look at how the roller doesn't cover. And because of that, I've got to go back over the same area over and over and over.
I'm going to help you a little.
Again. Oh, you're doing my side too? Yeah. That's a friend. Watch how fast he can get his area done. I'll step out of the way.
And you can see, all I'm doing is back and forth, sweeping motion. You can do it about, 6 to 8 inches away from the wall. No big deal. Full coverage, one coat of paint, even up high, not a problem.
Nice.
All right.
Hey, wait, you missed the spot? You got it.
But that's how easy it is. It's point and shoot, all right? And all you do is fill your paint. You aim it where you want, horizontal, vertical, indoor, outdoor, paints, stains, latexes. You don't have to thin the paint either.
First question that I had asked is, how easy is the unit itself to clean?
Oh, well, that's always the case when it comes to any kind of the painting products out there. Most people say, oh, cleanup's the hardest part. This is so easy. Soap and water. All you're going to do is release the two mechanisms, okay, and clean it off. So you don't have to worry about the sprayer part. It's just where the paint container is.
Yep.
So you're not cleaning anything here. You're just cleaning here, and it's soap and water is the cleanup. That's all you need to do.
You can do very fine detail work.
Yes.
This gun right here, and it may not look like a different, but the aperture that's here is a different aperture for this unit than it is for the bigger one. So the bigger unit is a bigger fan. You're going to be covering more areas. But I can use this to cut out around a window. I can use it to do doors, can do it indoors. Ceilings. By the way, if you're going to paint a ceiling,
well,
nothing is easier.
The great thing is the straw, which is this piece here.
Right.
If you're painting down, you lean it forward. If you're painting ceilings, you lean it back, so it draws the paint. A lot of the other ones are fixed in one position.
Which
so
means
you can't lean down and you can't paint up. So yes, you can paint ceilings with this. All the contractors always ask, will it do ceilings? Yes, because that's the hardest thing to paint.
Yep.
So this will do the ceilings. It will do the decking. It will do the intricate parts because you have the two different nozzles.
Let's paint something that would be virtually impossible to paint otherwise. So I'm going to make you step over to your last demonstration.
Oh, you want to do this?
I'll tell you why. Because the only other way to do this would be with a paintbrush. It would be extremely tedious. You get a lot of drips, a lot of runs.
So you can see, we can turn the...
You can change the spray to vertical or horizontal.
All right.
Yeah, I was going to say I'd go horizontal.
And I'm just doing it off to the side so you can see, but every nook and cranny, we can get in there and paint. All right, all the way up to the top.
Now, and by the way, and we're rushing through it because it's TV time, and we'll recommend that you get a little bit of plastic and use that as your shield. But if you look, we're not getting a lot of paint on the plastic.
No, but we're getting into every nook and cranny. We're using one coat of paint. All you do is point and shoot with this. If you've never used a Wagner power painter before, you are in for a treat because you know what? We've all rolled the pans.
Sure.
We've all been there. We've all had the mess, all right? It'll take you forever to clean up that roller. This cleans up in a snap.
So we're talking about saving you time. We've got an Adirondack chair here that, again, the only way to have done this before would either be a micro roller or with a paintbrush, but we can now get it done much, much faster. And you don't have to be a professional.
Well, that's just it.
You kind of get used to you get an arm motion going, and it does the job for you.
That's all it is. It's just back and forth, up and down. You can adjust the flow rate here, whether you want it in a wide or narrow.
Yep.
You can adjust horizontal or vertical. And again, you can do the ceilings, you can do the decking, paints, stains, all that stuff. This is the unit that does it all for you.
Are we at the end of the hour already?
Yeah.
Man, that thing went by fast. Sean, thank you.
Thanks.
It is always
Great
good to see you. Thank you for joining me for an early morning hour at Home with Dan. Coming up, it is 7 a.m. That means Morning Q Live. My buddy Gabrielle. We get to play. And with our today's special value, the best burgers I've ever tasted. I'm going to be eating lunch at breakfast. Yeah, I know you are. We'll see you in just a few seconds.
Are you hungry for more in the kitchen?
Because now you can watch both In the Kitchen shows on 2 amazing channels, and you can watch online.
Join us for In the Kitchen with David every Wednesday and Sunday on QVC.
And every Saturday for In the Kitchen with Mary on QVC2.